Hey peeps, so I came across this very interesting device. Have you ever heard of I think they call them the Forever pencils? Oh, yeah, these are pencil-like items that are better than, apparently better than lead pencils because they claim that you don't ever have to replace the lead. It's funny that they say that, but they also give you replacement tips to replace. So let's go ahead and take this black one. I think this is supposed to be a color set. So let's see. Okay. Wow. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, let's zoom in. Oh, that's the best I can get. This actually doesn't write too bad. I don't know why my screen looks so crazy. Let's see if we can. It's only going to 2 times. That's interesting. So anyway, this, from I've heard several instances, they said that it writes much lighter, but these tend to draw almost as good as pencils. I'm just curious. Let's just grab another color because I think this brand said it actually came in different colors. No, the only different color is the outside. It's still all pencil, but this is not bad. There is no lead to replace, and I don't know what the time length on replacing these, but apparently these are supposed to last almost forever. That's why they call them forever pens or pencils. There's absolutely no lead in it at all. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Oh, this is an eraser. So how does the eraser work? Oh, wait a minute. That's weird. So, wait a minute. Do you mean that you have to write on it and then take this out to erase it? I'll be damned. That is the craziest mess I've ever seen. Now, I would not. That's horrible design. The eraser is actually inside here, but there's no clear way to get the eraser out other than opening it up, take the eraser, erasing it, and then put the eraser back in and put the pencil back together. That's idiotic. I don't understand the logic behind that. That's so crazy. But I like the way it writes. It writes far better than I anticipate. And I bought this. This was fairly cheap. Again, these are called the Forever Pencil, which is supposed to last forever. And again, they send you a bunch of replaceable tips. I don't know the life cycle of these tips. I'm going to start using them. I came across this by pure accident. Some guy was doing a show on it, and the ones he had were really, really light. But for some reason, these don't tend to be as light as the ones that he was demonstrating. These actually come out pretty dark. If you look at it, it comes out pretty dark. It's almost as dark as conventional pencils. And they're supposed to be forever. So, my only thing I don't like about this is why in the doohickey would you put the eraser here? Why would you put the eraser inside here So if you want to take it out to erase, and then you have to, now the eraser part, it does work somewhat. It, not the best, but it somewhat works. But this is idiotic. So what I would do is go to the dollar store and buy you the old eraser caps that you can put on it. If you old school and you remember pencils, they were they were replacement. So if you had a wooden pencil, eventually you'll wear out the eraser on the end, and then you get these replacement ones that sit cap right on top of it, and then you can use that as an eraser. That's what I would recommend for these. But I would not recommend. That's too much effort. I'm too lazy. But I do like the way it writes. I really like the way this writes. So I'm going to leave the link to where to find these. So I think these were fairly inexpensive. And I may do a follow-up on this in a few months to see how well these are actually performing. But so far, I think I like it. The Forever pens. And what do they call this? We will always be there for you, right? Okay. Okay, it's just telling you to keep this away from small tips. Mostly probably because of these small tips that could be swallowed. But it is the Forever pens. Now, I thought these were going to be different colors, but maybe I didn't read the package, read the advertisement as well as I should have. But these are nice. I think I like. I've been buying those little lead pencils, but if you ever really work with them, you'll notice that they tend to break as soon as you apply any pressure, and you have to click, 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 and then write, and then click, click, click. This, I don't have that problem with, and I can still write in pencil. And people are like, why are you writing in pencil? Because a lot of times I write tickets and write things up, and I like to be able to write and be able to just erase it if I make mistakes, instead of having to get white out and then put it down, and then I can just erase it and refill it back in. Works wonder for me. I think I'm going to like these. But again, would I recommend this? Sure. They cute. I mean, not in appearance, but they are functional, and they do it as they say. And like I said, I'll probably do a follow-up if this doesn't work as long as I anticipate. So, the Forever pens, or Forever pencils. Again, because they give you caps, gives me makes me think that they're not forever. But I'm curious how long these caps last. Because if these caps last a year or two, they could probably pay for themselves. But we shall see, my friends. Until next time, Ron Tech World, I'm out of here.